refilling water tanks with internal condensers.
皆さんこんにちは。ティファロックハートです。アダーワールド5回目。今回も適当にねクエストをやっていこうと思います。で、今回何やろうかな。レフトフィールドトスボール賭博場。これ場所どこだろう。地図でいうところのここか。なるほど。まあここまではショートカットで戻ってこれるから、一度こっちのクエストやっておきますか。あれあれ高速移動ができない。なんでだ。まあいいや、一回待ちで出ましょう。あれまたパソコンの調子悪いな。いつも悪いんですけどね。それとも YouTube の調子も悪いのかな。まあいいや。地図であ、いけるいける。これ中入れんのかな。ステラーベイ。どこに行けばいいんだ。こっちか。
Say, as a purely hypothetical thought exercise, if I were to boil leather in manti blood to give it a nice purple hue, is there a way to get the stench out afterward?
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age
ハマースミス・サンダー。誰だ。グレース・シャール・エイジ・マンモス。ダマシ55。俺アウンティクレオ・ダーリンズでプレイしてるんだ。俺に気づいてたか。
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you?
口達者。
But what are you doing
トロフィーをゲ
online?
ットしましたね。これはハルシオンを巡った事前ツアーの一環なんだ。コロニーを回ってファンとの交流を深めているところさ。
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you?
死んだ男のアパートでこの掛け表を見つけたんだ。彼に何があったか思い当たるところはないか。
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
歯並びは悪い。大きなお世話で。彼の歯並びは今何か関係してくるのか。
They were pretty distinct. Monarch doesn't exactly have a thriving dental industry, and Isaac seemed to get stuck in all sorts of bad habits, dietary and otherwise. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter, other times he'd keep betting on a losing team, started owing the wrong people money.
それで彼は誰から借金を？
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
手がかりを
Mr.
ありが
Sanjar
と
will
う。
be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
イライジャと彼の仲間を調べると。こっちか。能力上げようかな。今、ポイントが31ポイントあるんですよね。あとはこれもね、4ポイント利用できるから、なんか覚えようかな。歩行速度が上がる。ダッシュ速度を上げたんですよね。周りの特性が5必要。つまり、ここの特性を5個覚えれば、こっちの第2段階に行けるってことか。ああ、メーター最大値上がるのか。これは覚えておいた方がいい。で、あとはパーティーが1人だけの場合ダメージ。仲間連れてるからこれダメだ。重量オーバー時の高速移動能力がアンロック。ああ、リチャージ率が上がるのか。あ、耐久性の低下。これ欲しいな。これとりあえずこの2つにしてください。これ適用と。で、これで第2段階解放。ラン&ガン。移動中の命中率ペナルティが減少する。リーパー。敵を倒すと戦術的時間満曲メーターが増加する。サイエンス武器で与えるダメージ強化。メーターが有効な時移動および、行動速度が上昇する。あれスローになるからな。その最中に移動速度上がるのはでかいかもしれない。あ、なるほど。使ってる最中にヘッドショットを行えばダメージボーナス。運搬量ボーナスか。消耗品の重量。これ結構ね、重量って厄介なんでね。これも欲しいかもしれない。敵を倒すたびに体力が回復する。でもこれもいいな。これは欲しいっすね。これあるとだいぶ楽になるかな。で、あとは、これですね。これ、あともう一個欲しかったけど、まあいいか。次これ覚えたいですね。これ覚えればかなり強くなるな。で、こっち戻しましょうか。ここら辺はね、説得とかで使うから、ポイント残しておきたいんだよな。できれば、近接とかにも振りたいんだけど、レベルがどこまで上がるかわかんないからね。とりあえずこんな感じでいいか。これで多少戦闘は楽になったんじゃないかな。
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
これは、どっから行く？
Think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball games?
ぐるーっと回るのかな。
Can you do anything except clean?
Sam's new diet soap capsules pack twice the cleaning power and half the calories.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market. Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
それが俺の仕事だ。かっこいいな。サブライトのリーダーと揉めたくないだろう。積極的買収でいいだろう。このことは忘れよう。不正解。攻撃とか書いてる。なんだ不正解。
Wait, you're the new sublight partner? Look, I don't want any trouble.
なら出てき
You
よ
won't see us again, I promise.
しよしよし。これでこのクエストは完了かな。誰も見てないから盗んじまうか。
Could I get it?
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
いや、あんたが俺と話をするんだ。
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
自分の道を行くだけだ。風の吹くままに動いてるんだ。
Out at Devil's Peak? If you're headed that far, I see you've brought the right woman for the job.
Damn right.
But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna. Yes, that's it. Channel your anger. I only wish I could do the same. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
A lot of good that'll do. They'll just find another reason to turn tail and abandon you.
Not if we secure the proper safeguards first.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance. I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Saying what? Which way? That's just what it's called. It's supposed to stand for something, but I forget what. Good enough. I know when to settle. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
あれ？なんか知らん間にクエストがファクションクエストああ
Now, if we were like... But anyway... But that's terrible. What happened? I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually. Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
よし
Can I
じゃあ
actually
新しく
order one
発
of
生
those
したク
diet
エスト
soap
や
capsule
って
packs?
きましょうか
This unit has exhausted its library of pre-approved responses. Resetting library now.
It's real fortunate that you're useful in a fight.
で場所なんだけどどこだろう
Fight, you know?
ここか、意外と場所近いんだな。問題は敵だね。雑魚敵がどれだけいるか。ここって入ったっけ？ああ、アイテムがある。この建物か。あ、敵いる。
Incoming, Captain!
あ、間違えて帰ってきた。仲間がいるし。
That's the last of them.
ここは入れるのかな。ああ、建造物の鍵が必要なのか。ただその建造物の鍵をもらってないんだよな。どっかから入りたいけどピッキングでしか入れないか。まあいや、ピッキングアイテムは確かあるから。 で削除は全部した。ああ、ピッキングか。これもピッキングか。
Showed up, then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here and, now the door's locked. Little help? It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
何度も追い回されたことあるけど。
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
Ah, これか。ピッキング80か。上登れる。なんかこっちにあるのかな。なさそう。あ、あれか。こんなとこにあった。これでさっきのインターコムで話しかけてきた人を助けられるわけだ。
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
俺の手を煩わせたな。死んでもらう。攻撃的だな。
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? Thanks a lot, mister.
これでクエストアイテムを手に入れたから、これで戻ればいいのか。意外と楽なお仕事だった。
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
Time to clean the area estimated at 6,549,852,132,100. Vacuum pack full. Emptying sack and replacing filter.
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you? You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them. In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners. I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else? Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. But that's exactly what this is. The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation. And the bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces of data entry in all of Halcyon. One false stroke can invalidate the entire document.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
How charmingly quaint.
なんて面白いこ
But
とを
this
言う
is an electronic form. No ink need be wasted.
It's an expression, sir?
Well, it really shouldn't be. Electronic data is much easier to disseminate, but I digress. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea. It's definitely a firm middle finger.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. You really think so? I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it? Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it. A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
さて、次発生したクエストがエラーなし。場所はどこ？ああ、ここか。
Yes. Oh, no.
だいぶお金増えてきたな。フレームスローはヘビーウェポン。これなんだ？これ強そうだな。アーマーもいっぱい手に入った。あ、これ結構防御力高くないか？あ、これ高い。フルヘッドヘルム。すごいな、これ。すごい頭だな。
Judging from the blood spatter on your shirt, I take it you visited my favorite cleaner? Sure. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely. We are friends, but them who push me end up dead. Look, I don't know if this is related, but it ain't escaped my notice that one of my regulars been lingering a little too long at the gambling bar. She's been acting twitchy, even for her. Ask at the bar about a customer who shows up bi-weekly. My staff may know more.
よっしゃー、またフォールブルックに戻りとしますか。 マークがついてる。
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine send you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order? Let me think back. Yeah, I got a regular who's been twitchier than normal lately. Every time she bets, she loses big. Then she pounds a mountain of daiquiris upstairs. You ought to ask Yvonne. She'd know Ms. Twitchy better than me.
で、お次が上っぽいな。
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story? Well, it does ring a bell. I remember one lady. She never penned a name in the book. Her friend Huxley placed the collateral for her. Huxley's with the Iconoclasts. Know of her? She's not quite all there. I think nothing of it. Though if you wanted to pay me back, you could purchase a drink. Anywho, she's probably in Amber Heights with the rest of Graham's Iconoclast folks.
じゃあハクスリーのとこ行きましょうか。ハクスリーってさっき閉じ込められた部屋から助け出したやつだよな。一回出るか。どっちがどっちかわかんねえな。
Initiating self-cleaning cycle.
こっちは効果地点だから先にこっち行けばいいか。ああ、そういえばここの町入ってなかったな。アーバンハイツ。
こんにちは。
はい、みんさんこんにちは。いつも通り、アウターワールドをやっております。
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. We're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
持ってないパンフレットを渡そうとしたのか。
I'm so sorry. It's a habit, I suppose. We used to have plenty, but we ran out of paper and ink. Ever since the corporations left, it's been hard to come by the basics. But you know what we do have? Freedom! This is the only place in Halcyon you'll find it. No corporations, no shackles, no problems. We make our own living here. Some of us hunt. Some of us scavenge the ruins left by the corporations when they abandoned us.
新しいモンハンですね。
You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
どうなんでしょう。
The new boy. Yes, he's quite clever.
まあ、モンスターだけじゃなくて人間も借りますけど。
Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
この町に
I ought to mention,
人がいるから。
the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. Oh, she's such a gem. She gambles with me whenever I've got time to stop through Fallbrook. Ooh, I bet she's hiding. Does that when she owes people money. Ought to leave her be, though, if she doesn't want to be found.
え、人型モンス？こんばん。
Okay, I guess. She's got a secret base in the middle of nowhere. I'll mark it on your map.
とりあえずこれでこの町に用はなくなった。で、お次の場所はまた遠いな。
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same.
300mか。これこのまま直進できるのかな。こっから行く感じか。ここの細道から行く感じ。ここら辺に細道があるはず。これか。これを通って行けるはず。ちょっと待って。おいおいおい、地雷仕掛けたと。マジで言ってんの？やべやべやべ。ちょっと待って。めっちゃ地雷仕掛けてやる。あの感じだとまだ仕掛けてありそうな感じかな。いや、ないな。なんか雑魚敵がいそうだな。
Please, what's that noise? I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Yes, detected.
Here we go!
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
やっぱ敵を倒すごとにね、15% 体力回復するっていうの、このスキル有能っすね。めちゃくちゃいいわ。なんだ、ロボットがいる。ああ、こいつか。この中に大量的そうだ。 バーで閉じられてる。
Muting volume now.
これはなんだ。シンキングキャビネット。ちょっと新しく手に入れたフレームロワーズってやつ使ってみたいですね。これ使ってみますか。おお、なんかいかにも火炎放射みたいな感じ。落ちてるものがみんな拾って、多分これ火炎放射だよね。よし、開けるぞ。燃える。なんか吹っ飛んだ。
Everyone all right?
で、どこにあるんだ。上か。上にアイテムがあるのか。こっちも行けんのか。結構広いな。で、ここでやることはとりあえず終えたかな。
ちら。
はーい、にゃにゃさん、こんにちは。これであとは、降下地点に行けばいいだけ。
Caution! Infestation encroaching!
あ、また間違えた。
Flawlessly finished!
なんかいろんなゲームやってるからね、操作方法。
未来的なモンハンですね。
まあ、あながち間違ってないですね。クエスト更新されてんな。エラーなし。一応まあ、降下地点調べますか。ここか。敵はいなさそうだな。
Would you like this unit to tidy up?
We ought to be quick about this.
あれ？あ、重量が重くなってる。これ以上
SAM units are deodorizing, disinfecting, and best of all, lethal to contagions.
ちゃめちゃ下へ転がってんの。で、血の跡が続いてるって書いてあったの。あ、もしかしてこれたどればさっきの場所にたどり着けたのかな。一応たどっていくか。あ、なんか密輸用のトンネル。めっちゃ罠仕掛けてあるんだけど。これは破壊できないのか。うわ、できなそう。攻撃してみっか。
なんとなくワンダーバーバーン。
なんとなくバーン。これでも通ったらダメージ受けちゃうよな。あ、しゃがんでいけばいいのね。あ、なるほどなるほど。じゃあ大丈夫。で、めちゃめちゃ地雷仕掛けてあるから、これを。あれ、当たってない。壁にも仕掛けてる。お、ちょっと待って。
Clean up the competition.
落ちますね。
はーい、ありがとうございました。お疲れ様です。これはどうすんだ。あー、多分ジャンプで行くのかな。ただ今重量が、あ、ここ切れそうじゃない。そんなことないな。あ、これで切れるのかな。あ、切れた。あ、なるほど。変な配電盤みたいなのあるからこれで切れるのか。あ、じゃあこっちもそうかな。ということは、あ、仲間引っかかってんじゃん。マジか。何してんの。ここめちゃくちゃ地雷仕掛けてあるからな。気をつけないと。あれ、こっちの方がいいかな。スナイパーだからこっちの方が見やすいっちゃ見やすい。お、アイテムがある。あ、なんもないじゃん。いや、この武器優秀っすね。あ、そういえばレベルさっき上がったんで、利用可能な特殊技能。これか。これで、ゲージが上がりやすくなった。うん、誰かいる。
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
うん、誰かいる。
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
これがトラップだってバナナの皮の方がよっぽど危険なんじゃないか。
Well, you don't gotta be mean about it. What are you doing out here anyway? That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drops for some big-shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret. The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too. Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out. Sounds right. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook just as soon as I've caught my breath. Yeah, don't wait on me. I'll head back to Fallbrook in a spell.
なんかめちゃめちゃ武器手に入ったな。これ強そうだな。これ強いな、かなり。で、あとはプラズマランチャー。グレネードランチャーなんだよ。試しに撃ってみるか。どうした急に朝叫び出して。お前には撃ってない。でも威力高そうだな。威力412。弾がいっぱいあるからね。アサルトライフルウルトラ。これめちゃくちゃ強いじゃん。これかっこいいな。これにしよう。重量がね。一回アイテム売りに行った方がいいかな。 あれ高速移動できなかったっけ？有料オーバーの時でも高速移動できるようにスキルアンロックしたはずなんだけど。マジか。歩いていくしかないか。まあそんなに距離あるわけでもないから。ちょっと歩くことになりそうだな。やっと着いた。いやー、移動速度遅い。やっと自販機まで着いたわ。ジャンク品あんまり減らないな。パルスハンマー。 でだいぶ軽くなったな。こういう食料品とか全く使ってないからな。なんか倉庫みたいなのあればここに全部預けちゃうんですけどね。船に倉庫みたいなのあるのかな。まあいいや。まあ大体3時頃になったら一旦やめますか。なのであと1時間ぐらいかな。
Warning! Rock stuck in trap. Warning! Twig stuck in.
Thank you again for retrieving. Anyway? Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge? I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Yosh. なんか防具手に入れた。おお、なんか硬そう。まだクエストあったりする。
Oh, the date. Anyway, then it's good. I've asked anything. Not in for many. And but it's you create. I moved yet. I don't. I do. Yeah. I'm not a man to put pride before. My home. It's Nyoka. It's for the. Yeah. And what can I do?
Greetings. And what? Not at all. So what? Would you? Oh. He doesn't talk. You. Not in the side. Sorry.
なんかまたクエスト増えた。ストーリーやりましょうか。 ここか。こっからだとうわ、めちゃくちゃできるし。あいつらは無視だな。一回セーブしとくか。さあ、着いたぞ。デビルズピークの洞窟。めちゃめちゃできるな。
Look up. That makeshift bridge, we gotta cross it. First we go under, then hook around to the left. Up and
Centrifuge mode activated.
that's the last of them.
レベルが50じゃないとダメか。そんなにないぞ。うわ、いる。
There, putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Tunnel here.
Incoming!
Nailed it, Cat. I love a good fight.
よし、どうした。 上行くのか。これで上行けんな。メガマンティクイーン。
One order of frickin' fan coming up.
よし倒した。なんかいるよ。誰だお前。
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here. Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns. I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
よし。今使ってる武器か。ロングガンか。ロングガンのスキル上げとくか。ロングガン。弱点ダメージ、60にすれば弱点ダメージがプラス 20% か。あれ敵なんかいる？プテロレイ。あびっくりした。フリーズしたのと思った。このゲームよくあるんでね、フリーズとか。あれなんか地雷に変わってるってか地雷あるし。
On the job.
Good shoot.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Wonder if Hiram's home.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
Yeah, 違う.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. You're clear, but I would caution you. Hey, we're here to help. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked.
ま、とりあえずこいつら多分突っ込んだら死にそうだな。弱そうだもんな。恐怖症。いや、いらないよ。めちゃめちゃ地雷仕掛けてあるし。もう重くなっちゃったのか。早いな。この近くに自販機あればないいんだけど。しばらくこれ使うか。ハドソン。なんかいつの間にかこいつら来てるし。
Damn, but I like the way you fight, stranger. Wish we could join you, but I got orders. いやー、きついな。走れないのはきついわ。もう磁気ピックある。これで。
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
ゴミ箱。あ、封鎖中になってる。
realize
Yeah,
this being as
mecha,
you're an
mecha.
outsider, but the blaring alarms
Mecha,
indicate the
mecha
station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Huh?
You hide it!
バレた。
Has been sanitized.
ちょうどいいとこに自販機がある。
Here's the elevator, but I ain't gonna budge while this place is on.
ライトマシンガン、ヘビーウェポン。お、これ強いな。あ、違う、これ買うか。あ、でも持ってんな。これ強いやつじゃん。リボルバーマーク2。なんだこれ、プラズマランチャーか。
Unlocked it.
どれだっけ。
Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
おお、2700もあんの。めちゃくちゃ弾あるじゃん。これは使わざるを得ないな。ああ、これな、中にいいの結構あんな。レベル上げるか。ロックピックのレベルは35ですね。これでここ開けられるようになった。エリートループアーマー。あ、持ってんのと同じやつか。カードキー手に入れたよ。なんだっけ、何しようとしてたんだっけ。今163か。まあ最悪もう一回来ればなんとかなるかな。
I can't tell if you're brave
grave or simply touched in the head? What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauders? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you. See, Nyoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again. Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
これで通れるようになったってことか。ああ、ここは50レベルまで上げなきゃダメなのか。
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
敵がうじゃうじゃいるな。
They'll never see us.
Here we go.
Clean cycle F2, industrial pain.
全然敵は大したことなかった。
Every sin.
last of them, I think.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I would expect nothing less from one of Nyoka's associates.
As usual, I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But, I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
SAM units never need longer than necessary to complete the job. Quick, quiet, and efficient, SAM sees it done.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Luckily, however, MSI has now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Then you've my impressed gratitude. Still, we need to get the Iconoclasts off the airwaves. I will leave the means of that particular end under your discretion. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and his Iconoclast to stop transmitting on their end. You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience. Sure.
Nicely done.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
これロッカーに全部アイテム移しちゃうか。 すげえ少量値やばい。ああ、だいぶ軽くなったな。113か。
Disarray level analysis. Utter and total chaos.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
A manta queen.
Yeah. We fell.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts. Shed the trappings of a...
Also?
Yes.
Damn right we can't. We're being eaten.
Zora... I apologize. Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people. I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening. Surely?
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and a...
Wait.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have... Wonderful. I requisitioned... Speaking...
You bought... rollers? Forget it.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend... She meets us in the ruins of base...
So you're her miss...
That girl and her songs. So eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so... tone-deaf. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those... We can use them to copy and...
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but... Graham.
よっしゃ、今回は終わりにしましょう。ということで、お疲れ様でした。